Hey guys, what's up? I'm Justin from MLBBaseballBlogs. Guys, I am back. I've decided to switch some things up here in the 30 teams in 30 days. Due to the I've been busy, I'm going to start doing 30 teams and 30 recaps. The name's going to change. I'm going to do stuff a little bit different here. I'm going to break down the same thing what I did with the Astros and the same thing I did with the other team, with the Seattle Mariners. I'm going to give you all the biggest updates and stuff on what the team did, but I'm going to do it in a different way. I'm going to make the videos a little bit shorter, so I can just give you what to expect going into the season and etc, etc. So due to it takes so long for me just to give you all the small detail, I'm just going to break it down for you just to keep this video up. I'm kind of sick right now, so I'm kind of keeping it down right now, so just to give you guys a little heads up. So let's get started. Number 28 is we have the Kansas City Royals. Last season they were just terrible, 67-95. Another season not finishing at 500. They are under 500. Their 2010 payroll is 74,985,210. I actually have them finishing in 5th place this year. Zach Grienke is going to be the key loss for this team. I mean, Grienke, Zach Grienke is always is the man for the Royals squad. I mean, the Royals they just got a bunch of prospects over from the Brewers, which is also a good thing. They got the Brewers' #1 prospect for the past couple years, and Jimmy Jeffress. I actually saw him pitch in the Arizona Fall League in the All-Star game. He was a terrific pitcher. He was. I think he's really going to set off. He's going to improve even more the #1 farm system in Major League, the Royals. They're just stacked in minor leagues, but when it comes down to the Major League level, they just don't use it properly. I think that the Royals are going to have a struggling season this year, just like they had over the past couple of years. Into this decade of last year, I think the Royals are just struggling. They're just trying to find some key players to help them at least get into the playoffs or have a better record. But I just don't see the Royals doing it in the 2011 season. They picked up some big name players in free agency, but I just don't think that's going to be enough for the Royals to come down and just win at least 85 games. I think that's not going to happen. I think they're going to win at least maybe 50 or maybe 60 plus games or maybe 64 games this season. But I don't think they're going to have what it takes this season to even make the playoffs or even having a chance of being in talks. So let's get started with my projected pitching rotation for the Kansas City Royals. Alright, number 1, I have the future. Well, if he's to sign even a long-term deal, I think we have the future of the Royals. Jeff Francis, he's a veteran for the Rockies, but he was to be in free agency. There are a lot of teams out there who are really interested in wanting him. The Yankees were known to have interest, some of the Cubs had interest in him, but the Royals also had the interest in him, and that's who they signed. You got Jeff Francis, who was a late signing into the offseason, but I think he's going to be number 1 in the pitching rotation. At number 2, I think we have Kyle Davies. Kyle Davies is a good pitcher. Last season he just didn't show it. He was 8-12 with a 5.34 ERA. Again, the Royals are missing another piece in their pitching rotation with Gil Mesh. He retired. He's been having injuries, I think, with his elbow, and he just said maybe he could have a comeback because he's so young to be retired right now. But I think Gil Mesh could be having a return or a comeback in the next couple of years, or maybe at the end of the season, maybe he can just say, I'm going to have a comeback, because he's still in contract with the Kansas City Royals, so maybe Gil Mesh can make a return. I got Kyle Davies at number 2 in our pitching rotation. At number 3, we have Luke Hochevar. This guy who was 6-6 last season with a sort of high ERA at a 4.81 ERA. He just did not really impress me last year. I didn't really follow the Royals last season, but I'm really going to pay attention to him this year. 6-6, he was at a 500 record. I just think that Hochevar this is a good spot where they want him. Lots of people saying that at my number 4 pitching rotation, this guy is going to be the all-time future in the ace of the squad, but I don't think so. But Luke Hochevar is going to be maybe he's going to be the ace of the squad after Sean O'Sullivan. I think he's going to stay with the squad. I think that Jeff Francis is not going to stay with the squad, but I think the Royals are going to put a lot around Hochevar this upcoming season. So that's my number 3 guy. My number 4 guy, you guys are going to be like, why do you have him at number 3? I just think that Sean O'Sullivan, he's a really decent pitcher in your squad. I just think that he's going to be a future of the Royals. I think he's going to be in the Royals for quite some time. This is his first full season with the Kansas City Royals. He came over from the LA Angels in a trade. Last season he was 4-6 with a 5.49 ERA. He's a really decent pitcher. Not too bad being an LA Angels fan and a Yankees fan, but he was never with the Yankees. I've seen him pitch against the Yankees, but I just think that Sean O'Sullivan, he's going to be, he can play bullpen, he can play in the rotation. I just think that Sean O'Sullivan is going to be a decent pitcher to come in the near future. And to round up, this guy is supposed to be the ace of the squad, coming over in his first full season with the Royals, hopefully. It's Vin Mazzaro. This guy was 6-8. As you guys said, it's highlighted in yellow because it was where the glove is, as the lettering was in black, so I just highlighted it in yellow so you guys can see kind of clearly. Vin Mazzaro, 6-8, 4.27 ERA last season. I think he's going to be a delicate pitcher. He's going to be a pretty normal guy. I can't really say anything about him. I don't really know about him. All I know is he was traded over from the A's to come and join this squad. So that's pretty much my pitching rotation, guys. We got the key arrivals. Again, we got Jeff Francis, but the Royals actually went out and started thinking about who can we sign that can lead this squad. And that's exactly what they did. So they went out and signed Melky Cabrera. I think it was about to a 1-year deal. He was with the Braves last season. He had 4 home runs, 42 RBIs, and a 2.55 average. I was really upset when he left the Yankees to go sign with the Braves. The Yankees released him, so I was pretty upset being a Melky Cabrera fan because I'm a Yankees fan right now, guys. I just don't really say. I can see Melky Cabrera being in the Royals organization for quite a while. I see about a couple of maybe 3 years. Melky Cabrera is going to be a decent hitter. He's going to bring some speed and somewhat power to the Royals batting order. So I'm gonna raise some eyebrows with Melky Cabrera this season. So our number 2 pickup is gonna have to be Jeff Francoeur. This guy last season was traded from the New York Mets to the Texas Rangers. I did not really see him play for the Texas Rangers. When it came to the playoffs, when the Yankees lost to the Rangers, I just saw him play then. For the 2010 season with the split squad of the Mets and Rangers, he had 13 home runs, 65 RBIs, and .249 average. Again, like Melky Cabrera, I think that I can see him and Melky still being in the organization for quite a while. There's still stuff I can still see Francoeur and Melky Cabrera can improve in some places, but I still think that they are going to be the players of the future of the Royals. They're coming to age, but I still think they're going to be the future of the Royals. So guys, it is down to the 3 breakthrough prospects that's going to be coming up through the Royals organization. And let's get started with our number 1 prospect. His name is Mike Moustakas. He's a third baseman. By trading Zach Grienke, the Royals singulated that their window won't be opening for at least 1 more season, so they'll probably be keeping Moustakas down for a while in the minors to delay his arbitration clock, but his at-bat in the majors is ready. He's a ready man to be in the hot corner, so for example, Alex Gordon goes down with the DL, they can bring him up. I mean, he's ready, he's just down in the AAA just waiting for his call to come up. So Mike Moustakas is just the guy who's just pretty much playing in the minors just to get ready to be called up to the majors. He's just going to be a backup to hopefully Alex Gordon. So let's go down to our number 2 prospect. We have Tim Collins. He's a left-handed pitcher. Collins was traded twice within about a month last season. First from the Blue Jays to the Braves in the Yunel Escobar trade. Then he was traded to the Royals for Rick Ankiel and Kyle Farnsworth. Rick Ankiel Farnsworth deal. He draws Tim Lincecum comparisons for his big stuff and small. He has a 5'7" frame, though he's a reliever instead of a starter. I can really see that he can be in the bullpen for the Royals this season because the Royals are going to have some trouble in the bullpen. I think that the Royals should be improving in some places this year. And to wrap up our number 3 prospect, and hopefully to wrap up everything, we got Luis Coleman. another pitcher for the Royals. The Royals have a wave of a strong arm pitching on the way, but it's more likely going to be ready in 2012. I just see that Coleman's not going to make the roster. I don't think he's going to be in the majors this year, but he's going to be here in 2012. Coleman's not flashy. He's not that kind of guy. Succeeding through deception more than velocity, but he's a Swiss Army knife of a reliever, able to work multiple inning stints or even start in a pinch. He can be I think he's just ready. He's just one of those guys just like Mike Koskas, who's just ready to be called up anytime, any place, anywhere to the Royals. He's just ready. So, guys, that was our 3 breakthrough stars. So let's finish this up with my projecting batting order for the Royals. I don't have the usual list of players, but I'm just gonna name it off to you guys to my projected batting order. I was just pretty sick. I just couldn't have the time to think about this, but I just think that the batting order is gonna go like this. At number 1, we got Mike Aviles, who's gonna be playing second baseman. Newly acquired at batting number 2, Melky Cabrera in center. First baseman / DH Billy Butler's gonna be playing he could be playing number 3 in the batting order. Keila Kahui at first base. Alex Gordon in left field. Wilson Betemit. Then Jeff Francoeur. Then Alcides Escobar, and then wrapping up everything to be Jason Kendall. So let's just go back to that again. Mike Aviles at number 1, Melky Cabrera at number 2, Billy Butler playing DH at number 3, Keila Kahui, I think his name is. He's gonna be batting number 4. Number 5, we got Alex Gordon. I'm sorry for the pause right there. My throat is just feeling kind of funny today. Number 5, we got Alex Gordon at left field, Betemit, Jeff Francoeur, Alcides Escobar, and Jason Kendall, guys. So, guys, thank you so much for watching, even though this is kind of a long video for the Royals. I'll talk to you guys soon. Tomorrow, we got an NL team. I think it's the Pirates, if I'm not mistaken. I'll talk to you guys soon. I gotta go get some sleep, guys, and I'll talk to you guys soon. And make sure to come check us out on the website.